and the headmaster, he spotted me. He was like, we wanted to audition for Billy Elliot, and I was like, oh, fair dues. So, okay, I'll go for it, and then that's pretty much how it started.
Before Tom Holland beat out 1,500 other actors to take on the role of Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming.
You're the Spider-Man.
No, I'm not. I'm not. This is just a costume. This is...
You're on the ceiling.
Before Tom's portrayal of the iconic character received rave reviews after his appearance in Captain America: Civil War.
Captain? Big fan of Spider-Man?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Just...
Hey, everyone.
Good job.
Before Tom wowed the world with his performance as Rihanna on Lip Sync Battle. Before Tom Holland picked up a BAFTA award and a Saturn Award, amongst many other honors.
But I would love to do something that doesn't have a disaster background in it, that has something that is just a relationship between two people, or is a problem within a school or something like that. I have no idea.
That there was a clip for an interview back in 2013 when Tom was doing press for the film The Impossible. Little did he know that his next big gig would take place in a school, be about relationships, but also filled with disaster. Hey, I'm sure he's not complaining. At the age of just 21, the kid's worth an estimated $2.5 million. Tom Holland is the first ever British-born actor to take on the Spidey role. Now before you go blasting me in the comments down below, Andrew Garfield, he was born in good old US of A, and then later moved to the UK where he picked up the accent. Boom! Fat God hitting you right off the bat. It was Tom's training in ballet and gymnastics that allowed him to best out the other hopefuls, including Asa Butterfield, Liam James, Timothy Chalamet, Nat Wolff, Charlie Plummer, and Charlie Rowe. And how did he manage to do that? Well, the kid did a backflip during his screen test with Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. in the room.
Yeah, well done.
Alright, let's get into this bio. Now, we did reach out to Tom Holland to see if he would give us an interview, but it turns out Spidey's a pretty busy man. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of Tom Holland prior to fame, here for you on Before They're Famous. In the past, I've made videos on GADOT, but there are many other Marvel actors I haven't got to. In fact, I'm more of a DC guy myself. Anyway, let me know who's next in the comments down below. Seriously, I don't think we've done anyone for Marvel. Oh, Liam Hemsworth, that's it. Anyway, let's go.
Being a Billy, we got to do gymnastics, tap, ballet, and hip hop. So It's like we got to do a lot of training to be as fit as we can be.
Tom Stanley Holland was born on June 1st, 1996 in an area of southwest London known as Kingston-upon-Thames, and this area has a population of 43,000. The oldest of four boys, his brothers are twins Sam and Harry, and his youngest brother Paddy, which is a name I will one day bestow upon my son, who's unborn at this time. He was actually born into an artistic family, his mom Nicola, a photographer, and his dad Dominic, a stand-up comedian and an author. He's actually written a blog about his son becoming more famous than him. How awkward.
Dad, you really know how to light the place up.
The other love of his life is his pit bull Tessa. If you want to know more about his family tree, well, his paternal grandfather, John Charles Anthony Holland, well, he is from the Isle of Man, and his paternal grandmother, Teresa Quigley, was from Ireland. On his mother's side, Tom is the grandson of Robert Walter Frost and Christina Winfred Berry. My God, I truly am the Fat God.
Oh no, what have I done? Oh no.
Tom attended Donhead Prep School, then after a successful 11+ exam, he became a pupil at Wimbledon College. Now, school in Britain is much different from school in North America, as Tom would find out when he was sent to a New York City high school undercover.
And for me, it was the first time I was in a classroom with girls. It was like a really strange experience. It was really fun.
Having successfully completed his GCSEs in September of 2012, Tom started a 2-year course in the Brit School of Performing Arts and Technology, where notable alumni include Amy Winehouse, Adele, and Jessie J. Holland began dancing at a hip-hop class with Nifty Feet Dance School in Wimbledon, London, and his potential was spotted by choreographer Lynn Page. Now, she has some connections to the Billy Elliot musical, and she decided to plug Tom Holland for an audition. Although he didn't have what it took right off the bat, there were 8 more auditions, then 2 years of training, and on June 28, 2008, Tom made his West End debut in Billy Elliot the Musical, playing Michael, who's Billy's best friend. Close, but no cigar. Poor Michael.
It goes through a long audition process. It took me about 2.5 years to actually get onto the stage.
But eventually his talent would shine through, and on September 8, 2008, he gave his first performance in the title role. He quickly received rave reviews, and he was praised for his versatility as an actor and as a dancer. It wasn't long before he was performing his stage act on television, performing for a larger audience.
We have like nutritionists to help us stay fit and healthy, like give us good food and everything to keep us fit.
By now, Tom was a regular in the role of Billy Elliot in the musical, rotating with 3 other performers until May 29, 2010, when he finished his run in the musical and shifted his focus towards film work. In 2 months after leaving Billy Elliot the musical, Tom successfully auditioned for the starring role in the film The Impossible, alongside Naomi Watts and Ewan McGregor.
And it was great fun. We had a great time. So yeah.
His performance wowed critics, and he began picking up awards including the Hollywood Spotlight Award and the Breakthrough Actor Award from the National Board of Review. Talk about earning oneself some serious bragging rights.
I'm an actor. I've worked in Billy Elliot in the West End, and I made a movie called The Impossible with Ewan McGregor and Naomi Watts.
On top of this, he was voted a winner for the year's Best Youth Performance at the Nevada Critics Awards, and he was even considered for an Oscar nomination. Not bad for a kid's first role on camera. Okay, there was that thing where he was on TV, but he was out of breath. And that wasn't acting. When Tom heard there was a casting for the new Spider-Man film, he called up his agent and begged for him to get him an audition. He was blown away when he heard that they had already requested that he do a self-tape. Tom Holland auditioned for about 5 months for the Spider-Man role. His love for Spider-Man, he would say, is even an obsession, and it started at a young age. His bed sheets were Spider-Man, he had Spider-Man birthday parties, and he recently just found his childhood Spider-Man pajamas. It would take a total of 8 auditions before Tom Holland would finally secure the role. He wasn't just nailing it with his auditions, the kid knew he was the best man for the role and would make sure the casting director knew what he was capable of.
All I did was send them videos of me doing backflips. Like, by the way, I can do gymnastics.
Now, none of these videos actually made it to the director, but it was his ability to perform a highly skilled flip during his screen test alongside Captain America and Iron Man that won him the role.
And it really helped the stunt team because we were able to make fight sequences and design fight sequences that I can do myself.
To prepare for the role, Tom went undercover as a student at the Bronx High School of Science, a school for gifted teens. On top of this, he threw himself into intense physical preparation.
Oh! I can't hurt my shoulders are too sore.
Once the kid was all bulked up and flexed out, he made his debut as Spider-Man in Civil War. Now, this was the first time the superhero appeared on the big screen alongside the Avengers, characters like Iron Man, Captain America, and Black Widow. This was also the first time fans got to see Tom Holland, the new Peter Parker, under the suit.
Oh God. Hey buddy, I think you lost this.
Even though his on-screen time was limited to only a few minutes, his electric performance as the iconic web slinger drew a strong response from audiences and critics. Spider-Man fans got news when it was announced that Marvel would release its new Spider-Man movie called Spider-Man Homecoming on July 7, 2017. And from what I've heard, it's not an entire origin story, because thank God, I can't sit through a kid getting bit by a spider once again. Too many times in my lifetime. Anyway, as for the rest of the story, well, that's pretty much it, or we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. My name is Michael McCrudden. We make all sorts of celebrity bios here for you on this channel. Be sure to browse around, hit subscribe, and let me know who's next in the comments down below.